think we are live. For everyone who's going to be joining us here and for everyone who's watching this on replay, thanks so much for joining. The Mac Shack is going to be with us in a moment, and they're going to teach us how to take our Kraft box mac and cheese and elevate it into a really awesome dish. So, looks like they're in. So, Jeremy and Kayla, let me go ahead and get you on here. Awesome.
Hey, Dan, how you doing?
Good. How you doing? I'm working on my little tripod here. Thanks so much for joining.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having us. We're excited to make one of our favorite dishes.
Yeah. For everyone who doesn't know Jeremy and Kayla, I'll let you guys introduce yourself in a moment. But just from our end, a little plug for you guys. You guys make some of the best, if not the best, mac and cheese in Nashville, and it's all really. It's not just a standard mac and cheese. You have a buffalo chicken. You have the jalapeno business, you did a chili mac, you are now doing mac and cheese on a hot dog on Friday nights. So we love your food, and thank you so much for coming on to teach all the followers who are joining us how to create their own mac and cheese dish. So with that, maybe I'll turn it over to you both. You can introduce yourselves, and then we can jump in.
Yeah, definitely. I'm Jeremy, and this is my wife, Kayla. Essentially, we met about 9 years ago in college, and to impress me, she started making me mac and cheese. So today we're kind of doing like a throwback back to the original when Kayla started making me mac and cheese before we got, really good in a food truck and on the cooking channel and with the NFL draft, etc. So we're doing it a little bit more home style, and we're going to have a little bit of fun with it, with things that you could do from your fridge. You don't have to go out and buy gourmet ingredients. You don't have to go out in this grocery store and get in a fight at the Kroger's because the coronavirus. You can stay at home, get a glass of wine, and just reach in your fridge and find some good things to make mac and cheese with.
Awesome.
All right. So at the Mac Shack, one of our most popular dishes is called the Buffalo Blues. It's our play on buffalo chicken wings. So we are going to make a variation of that tonight using ingredients that you probably already have in your kitchen.
Alrighty, Dan. So I'm going to turn the camera over on Kayla, and we're going to get started with our cheese sauce.
I'm going to have to angle it down a little bit.
You want it in there?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we are going to use the Deluxe Kraft mac and cheese. I'm going to be using 2 boxes. We have a little bit of a bigger family. So if you are using just 1 box, you can just use half of the ingredients that I'm going to be working with tonight. So the first thing we're going to do is open up that cheese sauce.
And so, Kayla, do we want the pan to be warm that we cooked the noodles in already?
Yeah, I would put the pan at about a medium low and then no noodles yet.
Okay, so just get the pan up to medium low?
Right, I got it at about a 3 with mine.
Okay.
All right, and then once you have that pretty warm, you're going to add in the cheese sauce directly to the bottom.
And I'm just getting my cheese sauce opened up here.
All right. All right, so once you have that cheese sauce in, I would just give it a mix and get it nice and warm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the next thing I'm going to add in to make this processed cheese a little bit creamier is some cream cheese. So we'll go ahead and put that in.
So how much cream cheese?
I'm using about 1 ounce of cream cheese, so I would use about a ½ ounce if you're doing 1 box.
All right.
And that cream cheese, again, is just going to make that processed cheese sauce taste a little bit creamier. And then you can turn up your burner as needed to melt that cream cheese in.
Yeah, and one thing that we had mentioned in the recipe, Kayla, too, is that if as a substitute for cream cheese is you could use sour cream, right?
Absolutely. Sour cream will work just as well. And if you're doing sour cream, I'd probably do about a 1/4 cup.
Okay, so a little less sour cream then than cream cheese?
Right, yeah, because it is a little bit, a little looser than the cream cheese. All right, now the next thing I'm going to add in, now that my cream cheese is almost cooked down, is going to be 2 cups of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. So once again, if you're just doing 1 box, I would do 1 cup of sharp cheddar.
using cheddar jack.
Thank you. Yeah, we're going to use cheddar jack here with what we have.
Oh, this is
in our...
good. Yeah, any shredded cheddar that you've got at home. And then the shredded cheddar cheese is just going to add more of that real cheese flavor to your cheese sauce. And then once you get that cheddar mixed in, I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of milk to loosen it up a little bit so it doesn't become too thick.
We have like a little burner here that we had bought to make some cooking videos with, and we used it like twice, but it's like really, really kind of janky, and I had it on like a low setting, and it's kind of like burning my cheese here.
Oh no. I would definitely add a little bit of milk in then to kind of
All right, I think
cool
the
that
milk is
down a
helping.
little bit for you.
But the key here is that Dan's cooking, which is not something he always does. So
It's okay. You can just turn the burner down. We're cooking with gas over here.
Damn, look at that.
that looks really good.
Yeah, that's kind of the end product that you're going to want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, so after adding the milk to the cheddar, it kind of smooths it back out. And it's also going to make it like spread further through the cheese and just further the creaminess.
All right. And then the last step we're going to add in, every good cheese sauce has a good spice blend. So we're going to use some of the Mac Shack secret spice blend.
And what we're going to, I know a lot of people out here go to Trader Joe's, so we're just going to be using the 21 Salute seasoning.
Oh yeah, that one's delicious. One thing that I'm not going to add to my spice blend though is salt. Because of the processed cheese, it has a really high sodium content. So I think adding in salt would make your mac a little too salty.
That is a good tip. We're not big salt. We're not big like adding salt people. We watch the Food Network all the time, and we see like they're like, oh, just a pinch of salt, and they throw like a whole handful in.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. Salt and butter.
This looks awesome.
It does look really good. Yeah.
I'm really proud of this. If my parents are watching, I hope
Oh,
you're
yeah,
proud.
that's looking good.
We'll make it for you when you come.
This is that finance degree at hard work right here.
Oh my god.
All right, now we are ready to add in those noodles.
Your mom said hello.
All right, we're gonna add in the noodles.
Yes.
Hello, Mama Burkhardt.
You got the noodles? You good?
Yep. Stuck together.
Yeah, that's okay. Here, I'll hold it. You can use this too if you need. Awesome. That's good.
No noodles left behind.
Oh no. All right, so get that nice and mixed in.
So how many days a week, when you guys aren't serving for the Mac Shack, do you eat mac and cheese?
Well, after a few years on the Mac Shack, I would probably say 0, unless we are making a new recipe for the Mac Shack. That's when we do most of our mac and cheese eating at home, is when we want to create new recipes.
I eat mac and cheese at least 2 other times off of the Mac Shack. But
That was the answer I was waiting for.
Right? Oh, when we're working on the Shack, yes, lots of mac and cheese getting in.
I'm the guilty one.
All right. So here's our finished product. And now I'm going to leave that on a low setting while I get the buffalo chicken ready.
Looking good, Dan.
Okay. No?
I did start it.
Okay. For the camera.
Got to do it for the gram.
All right. So our favorite chicken chicken nuggets that we eat at home are the dino nuggets. So we went ahead and popped some dino nuggets into our air fryer. So I'm going to take those out. Dump them onto our cutting board.
Dino
we
nuggets.
love the Dino Nuggets, and we've used them before. Not for this. We just eat them all the time. But we went to Publix today, and they were, or yesterday actually, and they were actually all out of like all frozen chicken. So luckily, we have some Trader Joe's like chicken tenders in our freezer. So we've already cut ours.
Well, it's a good thing you had the backup.
Yeah.
I know. We have plenty of backup now. We've been to the grocery store too much the past 2 weeks.
All right, now I'm going to cut up these little babies and create our buffalo chicken topping.
How small do you recommend cutting them up? Is it kind of like
I'm just kind of doing a
preference?
rustic cut up. I want to make them at least bite size to go on top of the mac and cheese. All right, and then once you get those chopped up, I would just transfer them into a small bowl so you can toss them with the buffalo sauce.
There you go.
Alrighty. Do you guys have a buffalo sauce of preference, or do you make your own blend?
At home, we prefer Frank's buffalo. That's definitely our favorite, but on the Mac Shack, we do have our own. So for the home, we're going to use our Frank's, and we're just going to go ahead and load it onto the chicken. Obviously, you can add as much as you like based on your spice preference. And then we'll go ahead and just toss those up in the buffalo sauce.
You're trying.
All right, and once you've got the buffalo chicken mixed together, we'll be ready to plate.
All right. Oh my god, I made this.
That's okay. Here, you're gonna need that, right? For the
Yep.
that or no, you're going there.
Yep.
Okay. I'll get you this one.
You're putting the buffalo chicken on top, right? You're not going to mix it in with the mac.
Right. We're going to put it on top. And we do that just because we want to keep the breading crispy.
Smart.
Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and put our mac and cheese base at the bottom of my bowl. Load it in there.
What diet?
Oh, I know.
Not in quarantine.
All right, and then now we're going to plate some of our buffalo chicken on top.
Oh, you guys are going fancy there.
Oh, look at those.
Oh, yeah, our fancy cast irons. All righty.
Ooh, nugget down.
I'll get down. Mine.
Not on ours.
God, I got scared.
All right, and once you get that chicken on top, I like to hit it with a little extra buffalo sauce.
Mm.
Oh, sorry,
That's all right.
what's over there?
We're going to go ranch next.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then to cool it down a little bit and give you that full chicken wing flavor, we're going to add some ranch on top.
You guys have the fancy bottles and everything too. We're just playing with fire over here.
Right.
Well, it's okay. You know, most people are cooking from home, and it just so happens that we own a food truck as well. So we got this. We have the equipment. We're fully equipped.
And then the last finishing touch I'm going to put on it, most of us I know have some celery in our refrigerator, and that'll kind of give it that last buffalo chicken wing kick. It also is a nice little fresh, crisp bite in contrast of that creamy mac and cheese.
Mm.
All right, and then buffalo chicken mac at home.
There it is, guys. Buffalo chicken mac.
All right, let's take this. Let's try this thing here.
Wait for Jeremy. Isn't he gonna try
Yeah, Jeremy, you going to try it?
Yeah,
Oh, he's
Jeremy's
eating
gonna
it.
try it with you.
You have to give us on a scale of 1 to 10 how good this compares to the mac and cheese she won you over with.
Well, they're all a lot better now, man. After years of practice, like we really honed everything in, and they only get better.
Damn, this is really good. This is legitimately way better than just like the box mac. That cheese sauce is so good.
That's the trick. Thank
I
you
think
guys. This is great.
Good. Glad you guys like it. I think what's awesome about it is really all of the ingredients that we use to elevate, you probably already have in your refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
We had everything, yeah. We are overstocked all the time, but we had everything.
Can you get me a shovel?
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. We made this last night to prepare for this, and I'm still enjoying it on the second night.
Well, awesome. Thank you guys both so much for coming on. This is like awesome. I don't think we are ever going to be able to eat mac and cheese at home again without like adding those additional things in. Who's Wicked Tasty? We're Wicked Tasty on the top. That's the Mac Shack on the bottom. Do you guys want to kind of give your little outro and then we'll let everyone enjoy their mac and cheese?
Yeah, definitely. Well, we hope that you enjoyed our buffalo mac. It really is one of the dishes that has a solid place in our heart. It's super nostalgic. It's what kind of brought us together, and we like to give it to you guys. And we want to give you quality food. On our Mac Shack, we'll actually make it with gourmet cheese and gourmet ingredients, which we call loaded gourmet mac and cheese. So it'll be a little bit more elevated than this. But you can look at our website, www.themacshacknash.com, and you can always figure out and find us where we're going to be located. On Fridays, we like to park at Jackalope Brewery, The Ranch in Wedgwood, Houston. And on Thursdays, you can catch us at Street Eats. So just follow us on Instagram or our website, themacshacknash.com, and you'll always be able to keep track of us.
Awesome.
So good.
Thank you both again. And for everyone who joined, thanks so much for watching this.
Thank you.
Love you guys. We're going to see you soon, I'm sure. And for all of our followers, we hope to get a couple more classes put together for you. So thanks, everyone.
Awesome.
Have a great
Bye.
night.
Peace out.